Hi Virgo, this is Just with your February 2020 general tarot reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Virgo. So as I've been telling a lot of signs, and I'm sure you guys are aware that the energies right now it's pretty stuck, but in the stuckness of time that we all want forward movement and kind of can't get there, it's happening to allow us to purge, right? And so that's what some of you here are doing. It seems like some of you may be having an issue with getting an offer or getting positive feedback in the workplace. Some of you may even be foregoing or trying to change your schedule, trying to switch some things up so that you don't have to necessarily go to work because things are changing and you just don't like where the job is going, or you don't necessarily care for the environment. There's change that is upon you. Some of you have given up. There may have been people around you that lost their job. Some of you could have taken a severance or some type of contractual agreement so that you can leave, and you're giving up. If it comes to a work situation, if you're looking for work, there's still some time of wait, and know that your life is on a divine path of timing, right? Just like I was telling Gemini, they have a very short window where things is literally going to start changing for them. It seems like you guys kind of are mimicking that to some extent. It's kind of up to you, because you guys are going to switch it up. You are going to switch things up. It's not time now, but it's coming. It's coming, where some of you guys are going to make complete adjustments. And I do see some of you may be putting the plans in place now when it comes to career or work, job. Also, if you had, some of you were looking for a house, looking to move into a new place, you may stop that. Trying to cooperate and work with someone in the home space may have completely taken a halt. And I just see completely given up, lost hope. And some of you, particularly you Virgo women, if it's not you Virgo women, it's a female in the home that's saying, you know what, I'll do it. It's kind of like Scorpio. I know I was telling Scorpios, but this was like a little while back. I was telling Scorpios that Scorpios are trying to do it all on their own. So it's that kind of energy where someone's taking on a load or taking on the responsibility fully. If you're looking for property, you're looking for a new home, again, someone's not working with the other person, and that leaves someone to have to do it all on their own, and they're not going to wait around. They're just going to go and do it and do what needs to be done. They're going to run into stress, frustration, blockage, because this is not the time to just go out and do. But time, I'm sure, will prove that to them, and this could very well be one of you as well in the home. But moving forward, trying to make adjustments. Some of you are going from working from home, from saying that, no, I'm getting back in the workforce. So something about home is changing, no longer working in that direction, giving up hope, moving forward and not waiting around for anyone else to do anything. I feel like some of you are going out, hanging out with friends, family, people that can keep you in a good energy, keep you in that positive energy space. And some of you, it could be one or two females that you can count on to always uplift you or be there for you or have your back, that sort of thing. Because some of you, you've gone through some type of end of a situation, you've given up. You're definitely trying to find a different perspective of how you should approach the situation. But in the meantime, you're just going to wait. You're going to table that, right? And you're still going to enjoy those that enjoy you, and that you can get something good from. Getting down to the truth of the matter, communicating honestly, so that whatever this breakdown has been in your life can move out, and you can now move forward in a more consistent, positive way, will be a challenge. That's going to be a challenge for you guys. I do see something about family, or something where you felt this was my ultimate happiness, or this is where happiness lies, or this is very meaningful to me. That definitely has become unraveled, and no one's making real attempts to fix it. There may have been attempts made in the past, or up until now, but to no avail. And I feel that at this point in time, people are just in their separate corners. No one's reaching out to the other person. Some of you, again, as I said, you are enjoying and you will continue. You're doing it now, but you're going to continue to enjoy the company of others, right? However, when you're out, it's going to be things that will remind you of where this problem lies, what this problem is. And even, I don't care if you're out in the most fabulous place and you're going someplace you've always want to be, there's a part of you that will feel a bit melancholy because you're still, whatever this is, which for some of you is definitely family or something that truly means a lot to you. It's very extremely fresh. It's very fresh. So that's still what's all on your mind. And you may be the friend that, is off looking far out while your girls or your guy friends are like having a ball, your family's having a good time, and you're staring off someplace just thinking, right? So definitely a pretty potent time for everyone. Virgos, you are no different. I feel that you are, even though you will be in a reminiscent or thinking, you will get to a place where you're not going to allow it to consume you. You would get back to what's more practical and logical moving forward. And I feel that for you, the more practical and logical thing is to not do anything, not let it get the best of you, and to hold tight. Like, I'm right. The reason why I'm not reaching out, I'm right. The reason why I'm closing this door, I'm right, because A, B, C, and D, right? But then in lies, like everyone I'm seeing now, the roller coaster of emotion. And you too, my friend, will be on that ride of roller coaster emotions. But it's for you, it's very internal. I don't feel like you're lashing out at other people. It's so personal, whatever this is for you guys, and you're keeping it held within. And it's like at night or when you have those moments alone, that's when it truly is affecting you. And outside, and everyone looking at you, they may say, well, they're fine, oh, they're great, they're fine. But deep down, you're not at all. And it goes up, down, up, down, up, down. Now let's look at your love life. Well, you Virgo singles, this is clearly speaking to a committed relationship that you and your person has had. I mean, I know I've had countless readings with you guys about, this third party situation, fourth party, fifth, 10th party situation. And I know I said to you guys at one point, that you guys were making that exit strategy. You were going to leave, and it looks like that's happening now. Again, I don't feel like anyone's particularly fighting on either side for this to be fixed. Time. I think you and this person are aware that time is what is going to write this story between the two of you. Okay? This person is trying to find a different way. Someone needs to, I guess, to some extent, and the extent it will look deeper into everybody's personal feelings, but someone here is either trying to find a way to approach the situation and handle it differently while the other person is waiting for resolve, right? So obviously that speaks to someone having more control over where do we go from here than the other person. And I feel that for some of you, you just can't get on the same page. You cannot get on the same page with one another, and you don't feel like someone is either taking on your needs, paying you any attention, giving you the respect, or putting you in a place where you feel you ought to be. This can, of course, go vice versa. And because of that, I do feel like there's no longer fighting for this, hanging in there, trying to go around whatever. Someone's become completely withered and tired of it and has given up. And again, as I said before, there's no apology, no extending of the hand from in either party now. All right. And I feel, going back to, as I said, there's that thinking, reminiscing. Now, this certainly has to do, for some of you, a third party. Okay. And I feel if you are a Virgo woman and there's children involved, or if there's, property, that sort of thing, you live with your mate, you're just going to take on the situation. You're not going to wait around and have to call this person and try to ask them, or trying to get their, input about No, you're just going to do it. If you're a Virgo man, this woman is going to do it on her own, and she won't cooperate. She's not going to cooperate with you. She's not. She's probably been doing it on her own. She's going to continue to do it on her own. I feel like if you are a Virgo male, but it can be for females too, there is a sense of stewing. There's a sense of, it's two different ways I'm going to read this. If you're a Virgo man, you become a little jaded, resentful because someone's not cooperating and you've been waiting, right? And then you go through that peripheral cycle of pissed, resentful, too sad, regretful, right? Virgo women, you're definitely using the feminine energy around you. Some of you may, in this moment, or have been considering, and now it's official, you're turning into a, same-sex individual. You're interested in same sex. You don't want anything to do with men anymore. The taste has been put in your mouth. You can't swallow it. You're going to entertain same sex, and it could be forever. It could be, something you're going through. I don't know, but there is that, and lies that, right? Others of you Virgo women, there is, as I said, that thinking, that nostalgia, your emotions is at its high peak, and even try as you might to try to reach out to other people, be around good energy, it's not going to help you deal with the real issue here. Okay. And I do feel like clarity comes to both of you, men and women. But again, understand that we're in a very high tide environment with emotion. Pisces is doing its work on everyone. And so you will have these days coming of up and down and up and down and up and down. It's just what it is. Single Virgos, I feel for some of you, someone may feel that they're not necessarily getting their fair share, right? Someone is taking, the other person is giving. There's no equilibrium. I'm always paying for us to go out to eat. Really? I'm always paying for the movies. I'm always buying you. I'm always making sure I get little things for you. I'm never getting anything out of the deal. So someone now is taking stock of, they're not going to put out anymore. That's going to end. And it's almost like someone has been either dating, casually seeing, this is not a committed relationship, but someone knows how to kind of get what they want by manipulating the energy. Like, well, if you call me, that means you have to invite me out to eat, because I don't invite people to my home. Like something like that. Or, well, it's my birthday coming up, so surely you're going to take me out. I'm calling you because I know my birthday is this week. It's like a very strategic way that someone kind of aligns themselves with another person, but this person's been paying attention and they're not for it. And what kind of could have happened here for some of you that's been casually dating someone, that either you or them feels like it's just unbalanced, where they're the giver and there's a taker. Well, the giver really wanted to give it all, like a commitment and everything, but the taker may not be in a place where they can suffice something long term and believe in it. Some people are they're good at dating, they're good at having hands-off relationships, and you have to know yourself enough to know, this is the type of person I am. I'm best at relationships that doesn't require too much from me. I'm a free spirit. I like to kind of live my life as I want to. And I say this over and over again because it's so true, because I've lived it myself when I was so much younger. The truth always sets you free. When you're being honest with someone and you tell them, listen, I'm not looking for a commitment. This is what you can get. You can take it or you can leave it. You'll be surprised at how much people will accept that. And I do feel like if you guys are casually dating, someone's going to feel jaded by there being this unequal balance of give and take, and they're going to cut the other person off. All right. That being said, if you are casually dating, you will find that if you are meeting people, they're jaded. They are coming with resentment, and it may be difficult. Either you have people that's still fawning over someone, people that's just out to have a good time and that's it, or someone who is going to be hard to penetrate them emotionally because they've been scarred just that deep. So single Virgos right now, and these are just days to come, the energy for a real connection seems to be a little stifled. But in the extended, we'll look deeper into this. In this couple relationship, we're going to look at the challenge of this relationship. How do they feel about you? What secrets are they keeping? What do they want to tell you deep down inside? How do they see you? What are their actions going to be this this time and months down the line? And ultimately, what's going to happen in this relationship? If you're interested in that, we're also going to do a look at Virgo singles, an intense look at Virgo singles as well for the weeks and months to come. So if you're interested in that, you can click the link to the website to finish up this reading. If you want something personal, click the link to my website to set something up for yourself. And if you would like to share, do so in the comment section below. I would love to know if this resonates with any of you Virgos. So I know Virgos isn't my most talkative group, but if you feel open to communicate, please do so. I'd love to hear from you. And if you would like to share, do so in the comment section below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Virgo.